Hello everyone, there is a very important update to all the ICR PG, PhD, UG aspirants who are pursuing their UG, PG, PhD in different state agriculture universities. First, let's talk about the UG. So if you are planning to pursue your UG through the ICUET UG exam for the academic session of 2025-2026, there is a major changes that have been made for the IRA and its hubs. First, with the first point related to the IRA, so there is a discontinuation of the UG programs in the IRA hubs except IRA Assam and Jharkhand. So like if you already know that the IRA started the IRA hubs in the last like 20 from the year 2023 where the IRA started giving admission in its hubs for the UG, PG and the PhD, and every time in the counseling these seats have been mentioned. But from the academic session of 2025 and 2026 there will be no hubs for the admission for the UG program except for the IRA Assam and Jharkhand. So UG students, like if you are taking wanting to take the admission in the UG, so please make note this point. Okay, so next thing, the second point, it is related to the hubs. So this point is very important for all the students like who will be planning to go into the hubs for their PG and the PhD after writing the ICR exam 2025 from the academic session of 2025-2026. So the hubs, the existing hubs which were available from the year 2023, as I told you, they will be not be available for the admission from this academic session of 2025-2026. From now onwards the fresh admission will not be taken for these hubs. So the students like who are planning to come into the IRA or its hubs, so please make sure that there will be no hubs. So based on this accordingly you have to plan, so which where university you will be getting based on the cutoff. So one major impact because of this is like the complete cutoff will change now. See, in the previous years, whatever the cutoff that you have been known from your seniors regarding the different departments, different subjects, everything will now get disturbed and everything will get changed and everything will not be the same that as the previous year. So please make sure while you decide that which university you want to go and which university you might get, so this prediction will not work for this year. You have to go back to like last 3 to 4 years and just check the cutoff details. So this is now completely unpredictable, but they have introduced one new program called as student research program. See, the concept is very simple. They will give the admission at IRA New Delhi. So one good thing about this is like they might increase the number of seats at IRA New Delhi, since all the hubs have been like cancelled for the admission from the year 2025-2026. The IRA New Delhi, like for the PG and the PhD, there can be the slight increase in number of seats, and around 20% of them can go into the hubs for the research based on the availability of the research in these sub campuses which are like IRA hubs. They can be sent for the research, but complete academic work will be at IRA New Delhi. That means you will be admitting to only IRA New Delhi based on your merit. So there will be no ups. Please make a note of it. So this will have a clear-cut impact on the cutoff. So understand this point, cutoff, and there might be slight increase in number of seats at IRI. So both the things can be beneficial for you. This cutoff, this might get unpredictable. Please get to know about these things, and we will try to make sure that we provide every relevant information related to the ICR counseling 2025 and for all the later years, and also like clear cut updates from the ICR or from the IRA. So just follow our Instagram page or subscribe our YouTube channel, or just join our Telegram and WhatsApp channel to get all the latest updates. Okay, so next, this point is related to the UGC recognition. So there are two off campuses mainly like IRA which are still giving the admission for the UG, IRA Assam and IRA Jharkhand, which are still giving the admission to the UG even in the upcoming years as mentioned in the first point. But the UGC recognition for these campuses should be based on the formal recognition. That means they have to follow the eligibility criteria. Based on that, the recognition will be given, and this particular thing has to be taken care from the IRA. So this is something related to the academic session, not for you. So this is about the third point, and validity of the degree. So now currently the students who are already pursuing the PG and the PhD might be worried like what will be the validity of the degree. So who are the existing students who are already there, like who have taken already admission from the year 2023 till now. So anyhow they will be able to complete their degrees and they will get the degree certificate, no problem on that. And for all the upcoming exams they will be eligible. Okay, so like in IR New Delhi, the UG admission is still third year. The students are still in third year, so they can come to fourth year and they can complete their degree, not a problem on that. But there will be no fresh admission for the UG, PG and the PhD from the IRA hubs for the UG except IRA Assam and Jharkhand, and for the PG and the PhD for all other campuses. Few campuses have been like still available for the PG and the PhD that I'll discuss in the upcoming points. Next, the funding and infrastructure. To improvise or to get the proper funding and develop the infrastructure, they have taken one major step which is mentioned in the 6th point, so which is like supernumerary admission. So this is a one of its new kind in case of agriculture for the IRA, only for IRA, like it is already there in the other state agriculture universities, which is getting the payment seat. Okay, getting the payment sheet, that means like the students who are not able to qualify the ICR PG and the PhD exams through and come through the ICR counseling, they can directly enter or take the admission at the IRI based on the application that are received and based on the decision that is taken by the IRI. Still, like complete rules and regulation, the fee structure and the norms have been not been notified or not been published by the IRI, but this provision has been given that supernumerary admissions can be done to the IRI main campus. Okay, and this is from the year 2025-2026. So in the coming days, in might be like another 1 or 2 months, like complete details might come. So once the details are like published, so we will definitely discuss them in detail, and we'll try to provide each and every information that is related to the payment or paid seats. Okay, so this is like why it is done, as it is mentioned, to strengthen the activities and also the infrastructure and to get the sufficient funds. So they are incorporating this. And institute fellowship, so this is the one good news for all the existing students who are pursuing their PG and the PhD in the IRA and its hubs. So the IRA fellowships which is provided to the IRA students, this is now should be made equal to the same amount which ICR has been providing. So ICR is currently providing like 37,000 per month for the PhD students for first 2 years, and like 42,000 per month if you remember for PhD for the last 1 year, right? So the same thing has to be followed from by the IRI too. Like currently it was not same, it was not revised. For this should be revised. So this is what has been notified. So this is for PhD. For PG also, like ICR used to provide like 7,500 per month, where like the ICR was providing, or ICR is providing, like how much it is providing, 12,640 per month, right? So now it has been notified and it has been informed that this fellowships from the ICR and IRA should be made equal. So this is some good news for the PG and the PhD students who are pursuing their degree at IRA. Okay, so this is the 7th point. The last point, which is regarding the Raipur, Baramati and Ranchi. So it has been mentioned that since like most of the facilities have been already well established and created at these campuses, so they can allow, the IRA can allow, or IRA can take admission for the MSc and the PhD, but the limited number of seats based on the capacity of these institutes. So among all the hubs where the admission have been currently cancelled for the upcoming academic sessions, but only except for these three. So in the hubs, it's not like all the hubs have been removed. These three campuses which have the well established facilities, it has been informed that this hubs can take the admission for the PG and the PhD. Okay, and that completely depends on the academic council of IRA. Okay, so the decision that is taken by the academic council, it depends on the academic council decision about like number of seats that has to be filled for these three different campuses and the departments which are needed to be made available. Okay, so this is the complete details or the updates that have been released yesterday. So please make sure to understand this document link, I'll provide it in the description box. Read it carefully. So the highlight of this complete document is no hubs for the MSc and the PhD except Baramati, Raipur and Ranchi, and there is no UG campus for the in the IRA hubs and in the IRA main campus except for IRA Assam and IRA Jharkhand. So this is the two things. And third point is like equalizing the fellowship for the IRA and the ICR. Whatever the ICR is providing, the similar or same fellowship the IRA has to also provide. And next, the fourth point is regarding the supernumerary seats. That means like paid seat will be starting from IRA main campus, where the students, if they are not getting the admission from the ICR counseling by writing this exam of ICR PG and the PhD, still they will be allowed to get the admission purely on the payment basis, which is like either they are from Indian or the foreign. The foreign already, it was, the policy was already there. The foreign students was already allowed to take the admission at IRA based on the different schemes, but now it has been made like it has been official that even Indian students can also take the admission. So this is everything about the IRA and its new updates that has been provided. So if you have any doubts after reading this document, I understand like there will be some doubts. So if you have any doubts, so you can directly comment on this video. So we will just check your comments and we'll try to provide the detailed information regarding whatever doubts you have and try to solve it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. So if you like our content, please like, share, comment and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.